What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we're back with another episode of Need for Speed No Limits, episode 320 for day 2 of the Under the Hood live event. Let's get into it. So, day 2 is here, ready to rock. Conflict of interest. Now, briefly, let's check out the Under the Hood store, see what's in store for us to grab. Wheel segment, sounds good. We will obtain that a little bit later. So, conflict of interest. Now, I checked my analytics. I've noticed that 82% of all my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So, after finally reading what is contained on the Paradigm hard drive, shocking truths are revealed. Paradigm have been cutting costs in safety with their part production to mass produce parts cheaply. I mean, that's nothing new. Damn near every business does that. On top of that, Paradigm is installing spyware into these parts to collect data and sell it off. Not only are Paradigm cars dangerous to drive, but also collect people's data without permission. No surprise. This is crazy. I can't believe they've been getting away with this. Tell me about it. I'm never working on our Paradigm car again. Those things are ticking time bombs. This information could ruin Paradigm forever. We have to get this out to the public. I think I know just the person for the job, too. Speedway. I'll call him now. You reached the one and only Michael Speedway. Make it quick, I'm a busy man. Speedway, it's Kim. I need a favor. Oh boy. This ought to be fairly interesting, especially if Michael Speedway's finna get into it. Alright, so first race is a time trial. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, as I mentioned before, I did check my analytics. Notice that 82% of all my viewers are not subscribed to the channel, so do me a huge favor. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, share it to someone who you feel like would actually like my content. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can be updated on whenever I release new content. And feel free to watch to the end of the video to help me with my hours. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's one crazy situation you got in your hands, Kim. Well, what do you think? Will you do an exposure piece on Paradigm? I don't know, Kim. This all sounds a bit too far-fetched for me. A hard drive with some documents sounds a bit dry and boring. Got any juicy physical evidence? Well, no, but it's all here in black and white. Yeah, sorry, Kimmy. That isn't gonna cut it. You're gonna need to get me some physical evidence. That means we're gonna have to probably steal a car. Plus, I hate to break it to you, but I'm actually about to shoot a commercial for Paradigm. I'll tell you what, send over your trusty stunt driver to me. They'll help with the filming, and I'll consider it. It's always business with you, Speedway. Fine, I'll send them over now. Excellent, I'm filming up in the mountains. Don't keep me waiting. Time is money, as they say. Well, I mean, damn near everybody says that, but... Didn't get the perfect launch, that's fine. This car is fast enough. The world's first and so far only 4-seat hypercar. And I do have to correct myself. Last time I talked about this car, I said it at 1800 horsepower. I overestimated just a little bit. It has 1700 horsepower, but that's still plenty enough horsepower for a 4-seat hypercar. The one thing I did get correct is the 3-cylinder engine producing 600 horsepower and the other 1100 coming from the 4 electric motors, one base on each wheel. And as you can clearly see by the way I'm driving this thing is an absolute rocket ship. And these mountain roads are still no joke. Good quick run, finishing well under a minute. You took your time. Come on, people, we got a commercial to shoot. Positions. Yeah, would have got here faster if these damn roads were a little bit easier to drive on, but it is what it is. Next up, we can grab this really quickly. Let's do that really quickly. Alright, next up, a rush hour race. We get a turbo segment that will actually be very useful. Oh, isn't that what's his name's assistant? I'm trying to figure out who the hell is Maggie. Oh, that's Michael Speedway's assistant, I think. Didn't know she drives. All right, we're going to start nice and simple, just some standard shots of the car driving through traffic. Paradigm was not courteous enough to provide one of their own cars for their own commercial. Hiring one ourselves is going to blow out the budget. So we're just using your Jamera and we'll fix it in post. Your co-star will be the lovely Maggie. All right, people, action. I'm not saying you're going to have someone co-driving with me. At least have them in a better car. Don't get me wrong, the Golf is a nice car, but it's no hypercar. Come on. Come on, Michael Speedway. I get it. Budget restraint. Come on. Could at least had her in Mercedes or in a Porsche. They have cheap Porsches and Mercedes. BMWs too. Come on. And this is why I can direct no steering. That's exactly why I couldn't direct no film. Now that I think about it, I would blow the budget completely out of the water. Oh, your budget's 50 million? Oh yeah, we're gonna need $500 million worth of this. We're gonna need another $200 million worth of this. We're gonna need $1 billion worth of that. And they're gonna be like, no, you're fired. That's why I could never be a director. Alright, next up we have a drift time challenge. So for this one, we have to drift 907 yards, finish in under 52 seconds, which seems way too easy for this kind of car, but it is what it is. Let's get some nice scenic shots of the car driving along the mountainside. While you're at it, I want drifting. Give me plenty of drifting. Alright, action. Well, simple enough. They do call me the Drift King, you know. And I got all my drifting done within the first 15 seconds of the run. And across the line. Finishing under 45 seconds, that was not bad. And more than tripling the drifting amount that I needed to do. Alright, next up we have an airtime time challenge. We got a lot of time challenges in this day. So 1.2 seconds of hang time, finishing in under 41 seconds. This time I want some high octane driving. Jump as many ramps as you can. And action. And there's one ramp right there. And another ramp there. And across the line. Finishing well within the target time. Nitro component. Good. That means I don't have to buy the other one from in the store. It's good. Next up, we have a Nitro Zones time challenge. Is that a motor segment, I think? So we have to get 7 Nitro Zones and finish in under 45 seconds. For this shot, I'm going to need you to put the pedal to the metal. Give me plenty of nitro boost, too. And action. Well, didn't get the launch I was looking for, but it's fine. Come on, hold it. Hold it. Almost hit 300 before that corner came up. And across the line. It was actually a good time. Finishing under 40 seconds. We're getting a ton of cash from these races, which is a good thing. That's going to help us out a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and add these materials really quickly so we can go ahead and have the car upgraded for the final race. Go ahead and add those to rebuild the motor. Alright, so now we're at the performance rate we need, 911. But we still have some more additions to make. Transmission material. Got the transmission segment. Should be reaching 912 by the time we get through adding the rest of these materials. In fact, there's 912 right there. And then the nitro material might get us to 913, but I doubt it. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't. But we still have plenty of cash. We can actually go back into the store and see if we can grab something else. So, quick little refresh. Oh, turbo segment, motor component, turbo component. Let's see what we need. Because I think I can get away with getting that turbo segment. Yeah, that turbo segment. What's gonna be beneficial? What do we get from this one though? Turbo component. So I won't need to buy it. I can just race for it. Let's get that turbo segment. And then that'll get us one step closer to rebuilding the turbo. So adding that turbo segment there. Didn't bump up the performance at all, but it's fine. Hunter race to round out day 2. And all we have to do is just not screw up. For this last shot, you'll need to catch up and overtake Maggie in a race. We want the Paradigm car to look good. Maggie, make sure you give them a run for their money and make them work for it. And action. Okay, you do realize she's in a Golf and I'm in a Koenigsegg. So any sort of working for it will be extremely light work. Oh, unless I keep hitting the wall like that. fact, by the time I reached the finish line, she is long gone in the rearview mirrors. So, no chance. And the only one to finish under 35 seconds. And that's a wrap, folks. I think we got it. Great stuff. Now, here's the deal. You give me some hard physical evidence of these dodgy Paradigm parts, and I agreed to do this little exposure piece on them. But this is non-negotiable. I'm not burning my bridges with a powerful and high-paying client unless I come out on top. Alright, folks, let's pack up and get out of here. Who's getting the first round of drinks? Hey, before you go, I need to talk to you. I heard you're not the biggest fan of Paradigm. Well, neither am I. In fact, I hate them. There's a lot we need to discuss, but I think we can help each other out. Oh, sounds good. The more people we can get on the team to help us out, the better. But they literally got a freaking army. Alright, so that's day 2 complete. Let's go ahead and add these materials and, of course, stage up the car, because we do have a stage up now. So let's stage up the Koenigsegg. Alright, perfect. So now it sits at 918 and potentially 919 once I add this component. Potentially. Yeah. Alright, there we go, 919. So that'll wrap it up for this episode of Need for Speed No Limits. Tune in next time for episode 321 for day 3. Hopefully we can get it all done in one part of the Under the Hood live event. Like and subscribe for more content, and for motorsports and gaming content, I'll leave links to different channels in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. Much love, much appreciation. It's your boy Warner Brother, and I'm out of here. Peace.